Hi, hello. It's me, the local virtual baker, Saltea Kichee. Hi, hello. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're good. Hi there, Salmon. Hello, hello, hello. Hi there, Salmon. Hi, welcome, welcome. We are doing some more of the things today. Would you believe it? Yesterday we did a bit of baking. Today we will do a bit of making. So, we're gonna be making some bread. Oh my goodness, would you believe it? We're making more bread. Yeah, I don't know how to introduce today other than that. It's very simple today. I kind of just wanted to make bread today. I also just wanted to talk about sandwiches. I don't know, it's kind of funny. You know, I make so much bread, I kind of just eat the bread by itself. But it's kind of funny how much my diet does not actually consist of sandwiches too much. I just eat a lot of bread. I don't really make sandwiches or stuff with them, and I kind of feel like I should eat more sandwiches, which is a funny thing to say. Like, oh yeah, more sandwich. More sandwich. Hi. Hi there, Sonic. Hello. Let's see, I see, yo. Bread. Bread. He's having a good old piece of bread. But here, let me a sec. I'm gonna move my microphone away, and I'm gonna move over there. So, would you believe it that we are baking today? Wait, my thing is being annoying. Okay. Hold on, it's coming together. There we go. I think that works. I think that's good. Is that good? I think that's good. Okay, so let me put my apron. Oh, sorry. Let me put my apron on, and let's get to doing some things today. Yes, let's get to some baking. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening. It's still technically morning here. It's 11:39 by the looks of it. So, yeah. A marvelous day, I would go out and say. It's a very nice, quiet day. Nothing crazy is going on today. But sometimes you need those simple days, you know? Oh, I gotta move myself around. Need to buy some stands or something for the bread and such. Ah, hi, how are y'all doing today? I hope you are well. We're doing some baking today, as I have already said, but I think you already know what's the deal. What's the dealio? So we're making some white bread today. Pretty simple, nothing crazy. Hi there, Lung. Hi there, Lung. Welcome in. I'm gonna just be making bread, making sandwiches, you know? I haven't actually really made too much bread recently in the grand scheme of it all. So I need to get back into the swing of things. I've been on so many vacations. I haven't really had the time to do any sort of baking or bread stuff, so this is kind of my, you know what? I'm gonna just bake. I just want to make bread. It's not that deep. There's nothing really going on today in the grand scheme of it all. I just really wanted to make some bread. I kind of almost feel like I'm out of the swing of things when it comes to making bread, so need to get back on that roll. Need to get back on the grind set, if you will. So I need to just make bread. I could almost go out as far and say that I'm a little rusty with bread baking. So we're making bread. Wow. Okay. This. Also, thank you, Salmon, for commenting on my new screen. I worked very hard on it. It's kind of nice. What is it? It's kind of nice having a new, not new, but I've been really wanting to do more animation recently, and it's been great. It's really nice. It's really nice to wanting to do all that animation and such recently. So, having a little bit of fun, drawing myself assets and stuff. It's a crazy concept, but I want to start drawing for myself a little bit more. But I don't really like helping myself out still, so it's a weird thing. But I also kind of want to just start do a thing, like whenever we do these streams, I want to try and do a very specific thing just to try and, I don't know, just like just to squeeze in a bit of talking as we're trying to get some bread stuff. So, hold on. Okay, so what's like the most like YouTuber way of saying like, oh yeah, new segment, blah 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 blah, you know? I need to try and think of an extremely YouTuberish way to say like, oh hey, I just want to make tea. Because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I've been drinking a lot of tea, but I also feel like I haven't been drinking enough tea, funny enough. So, you know, put one and one together. As I'm getting some tea brewed, I just want to let's just talk a bit. I think it's a good opportunity for us, you know. It's a good few seconds to where we can just like talk a bit, maybe vocalize a little such, have a little good chit chat, if you will. So, how are you all doing today? I'm brewing myself a nice, lovely cup of tea. I got some pretty good tea. It's Osulak. I think it's Osulak. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a really good brand of tea. It's a black tea blend, I believe, that is mixed with cherry blossom. It's very good. It's very floral, very sweet. I almost kind of want to make like a whole jug of this tea and make it into like a lemonade cherry blossom iced tea. That sounds very lovely, but I also don't have any ice, so it kind of makes it kind of sad in that regard. But would like it. I would like to make some tea with it at least. Actually, I need to get my teacup. Okay. A cherry blossom little teacup for my cherry blossom tea. I think that just makes sense, no? I have no desire to draw and I hate it. That's fair. I mean, drawing is a bit hard. Sometimes I just want to throw my pen and tablet to the wall, but I guess it's kind of a thing you have to grow up liking, and if you don't really know how to do it, if you're like in your late years, then it's like, yeah, okay, you're not gonna really want to pick it up. I feel like drawing is definitely one of those things you gotta like really start doing it as a child, and you like doing it. Almost how exercising is, you know? I imagine like with how drawing is, it's like how someone's exercising. If you ran around and exercised a lot as a child, then you're gonna inherently like to exercise and stuff when you grow up. Kind of like, well, I mean, it's not really just exercise. It's kind of just like really anything if you think about it, no? If you don't like drawing, you probably just never drew a lot. Or drama, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. I understand, though. Sometimes drawing can be a bit of a task. Though I will say I've been trying to do some animation recently. Funny, I've been kind of inspired to do some animation recently. I kind of want to draw, like, assets, even. Like, I want to just kind of make random assets for people. Like, I want to draw some random assets for... I don't know who exactly, but some tubers I draw. I mean, two Vtubers I watch. There's like one, maybe two that I would like to draw and such, but hold on, I want to move Jeffrey first. You know, he's just a little away. Okay, there we go. Now you can actually see the pot now, it's great. Anyways, I'm just gonna pour myself a nice cup of tea without getting myself with boiling water, hopefully. Okay. A good old cup of tea here. I got some blueberry chung. I'm gonna add to it because I like a bit of sweetness. I like a little sweetness in my teas and such. So I have this blueberry syrup here. I'm just gonna throw a little dash of that. There we go. A nice simple way to start out the day, yes? Nice lovely cup of cherry blossom tea. Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing specifically, I guess, because we are making bread. Wow. I don't feel like I really even need to explain how to make this bread anymore. I feel like I've made this bread on so many occasions at this point that you all should know what we're doing with it. And if you don't know, well, I don't know, look at my recipe book. Hold on, I wanna go check my... check the recipe though. Just have to go to it. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to go for? Alright. Well... I feel like that's not correct. Oh wait, that's right. Do I have to double it? Hold on. I have to do some quick maths. No, that would be too much. Okay, I think I gotta do some math right now on the fly. Oh boy, I love math. Okay, nope, I'm actually too lazy for it. Actually, no, wait, I can do it. Hold on. I just need paper. Okay, so I have to make a bread. Oh my goodness. I actually forgot to do a conversion for this recipe. So, let me show you how to do some conversions, I guess, if you can even see my handwriting. Okay, so I want to make it around 1250. The yield of the bread is around 750. You divide that and you probably get... Well, I'm just going to go on a calculator. 1.6. Repeating. Well, that doesn't really matter. Now I have to do some fun math, and I have to now flip that over. So now 1.6 times 428. That is now 713. 1.6 times 300. That's now 480. 1.6 times 7, 11. Gonna buff it up. No, I'll buff it up to 12. 15 times 1.6. It's 24. It's 24 for salt as well. And 25 times 1.6. That's 40. Maybe I should talk about recipe conversion one day, no? I am starting to think about the Bred classes a bit more, and I guess the dynamic of it all. So, I have been thinking about all that ordeals, the whole ordeal when it comes to that. Like, do I wanna, what is it? Do I wanna, what's the word? Do I wanna... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, conversion. I want to do some more classes, but I know if I do a class, it's going to essentially be a math class in that regard, because RCF is essentially just trying to tell you, like, okay, you gotta do fractions and do this and that and this and this and that to get to the end goal of what you want. I just briefly did it. RCF is an anagram, I think? Not anagram. I don't know what exactly the word is, but it essentially is a meaning of RCF is recipe conversion factor. So yeah, it's a sort of formula you use to make sure that you can do what is it? Recipe conversion and be very precise about it. Acronym. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. So it's an acronym. RCF. Recipe conversion factor. If you want a very simple idea of what RCF is, when you double a recipe, when you do half a recipe, that's essentially what RCF is. Technically, I did my normal recipe plus a half, so that's kind of how that is working. That's RCF right there. Except instead of 1.5, it's 1.6. So it's kind of different, but you get the idea. Anyways, let's make this bread. It seems very simple. It's not too complicated. Of course, it's not too complicated because I've made this bread. I mean, I've made this recipe. I like to make recipes that aren't complicated. Ones that are like very, very straightforward. It's not just easier for people to follow, but it also just makes it easier for me to follow as well. So it's a two birds, one stone ordeal, you know? Makes it easier for people to understand, and makes it easier for me to understand as well. Alright. So, I know we're also just the main focus of today is to really make bread, but I do want to talk about tomorrow because I just made tomorrow's schedule yesterday. I believe it's posted. It's not posted on Twitter yet, but it is posted on the YouTube live chat if you want to check that. I don't know if I posted on Discord yet, but for those that don't know, tomorrow we are actually doing another little kitchen stream. We're gonna have fun with that. But I am going to make chicken adobo. And I'm also gonna try and look up some recipes to make some garlic naan as well. It's gonna be nice, it's gonna be fun. I don't know if I have the actual means to make it all, but we're about to find out, I guess. Nice tea, good tea. I think I'm dying. don't want my teeth to get too strong now. I think that's perfectly strong enough. But yeah, tomorrow we are making chicken adobo, and I'm also gonna be making a garlic naan. So that's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see how that turns out. I've never made chicken adobo before. I've had it once. I've only had a chicken adobo once, and it was really good. I kind of am very shocked because the recipe I looked up was very, very simple and straightforward. So I was kind of shocked to seeing how simple it is. It's just kind of soy sauce, garlic, and garlic, soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, and coconut milk. I don't know. I just kind of expected it would be a little bit more complicated or have a little bit more, I don't know, flavor? Not flavor, but like more stuff to it. It's such a flavorful ordeal of a dish, and it's like, oh, it's just that simple. It's just that easy. There's nothing else to it. I don't know. It kind of caught me off guard. Like, hey, there's a lot less that goes into this than I thought it was, and honestly, if it's just that easy to make, I might just make it more often, but I don't know. I'm not sure. It might be one of those things where it's like, it's probably going to be better to make, better to buy than to make. There's very few things out there that are like that, but I would not be shocked nor surprised on that manner still. I feel like I should actually mention something about this bread, because I'm not sure if anyone's perceptive enough to notice, but as I am making this bread, I'm not really worrying about like, oh, I just put the oil in, and you know, fat you probably want to put later at the end of a recipe. But this recipe is what most would call a straight dough mixing method. I think it's called straight. I think it's called a straight dough. I don't know. It's I don't remember the full like proper terminology, yada yada behind it. But essentially, all you need to know is that this is a very straightforward mixing recipe, to where you just throw everything in the bowl, and you can start mixing right away. It's the nice thing about this recipe. You don't really need to be too precise about it. There's nothing to really worry about. This is very much a very simple bread to make. And it's a bread that I think a lot of people would like, because there's really not much going on in it. It's just kind of flour. Well, there's a few more things that's going into it that's making it very unique in some regard, but it's very, very simple anyway around it. You're just kind of mixing stuff together. You don't really need to knead it too much. It's straightforward. It's simple, you know? Alright. Not sure if you guys are hearing Discord pings. My apologies if you do. I didn't realize that there was something going on today, so I'm kind of feeling a little bit of, what's the word? FIFO. FOMO, sorry, not FIFO. FIFO is something different. FOMO, I'm feeling a bit of FOMO. There is currently right now, there is the biggest Vtuber collab going on right now. Yeah, that's currently being hosted right now as we speak, I believe. I kind of wanted to try to be a part of it, but I kind of realized that they're playing a game that I'm not really too familiar with. And I also already made my schedule today, so it was like, dang. The stars are not aligning for this, but I'll still join the Discord group. Never know, maybe I'll be able to join somehow, maybe in some way. I doubt it. I'm not sure if I have time for it today. We got more important things to worry about, such as making lunch. Very important thing we need to do. Eating, it's very important, don't you know? You need to eat food to survive. Yeah, okay. Not gonna really worry too much about this though. Just gonna give it a simple, just really shaggy mix. I don't really care. This bread recipe is very simple. You don't really need to put too much heart, too much soul into it. That doesn't really change the fact, honestly, that I do want to put a little bit more heart and soul into it than I guess I normally would, because I've just been on a very big vacation when it comes to bread. Not a bad thing, I guess, but it's a horrible thing at most. At least. It's absolutely heinous. A baker not baking is like a person not breathing. It's hard to not do. I love baking too much. Sorry. Why am I saying sorry? I didn't hit anyone. Although I remember talking about this, that you don't necessarily need. I'm still gonna do it because I'm impatient. And I don't really feel like, waiting and folding. I just don't feel like it. It's not something I want to sit through and kind of wait, so I don't mind putting in the little bit of effort that it takes to actually knead a loaf of bread, you know? It's a chill and relaxed day. We're just like talking around. We're just making bread, making sandwiches soon. What's your trying to think of a way to talk about this. If there is a way to talk about it. No, there is a way to talk about it. I'm just not good at talking. I have no desire to draw, and okay. I'm getting a little worried here. Chat, are you talking? Okay, no one's talking. Okay. I know this happens with my tablet a lot. And it's funny, because I remember talking to Mr. Temp, and he was very shocked about me talking so poorly about a Galaxy tablet. But I've had only issues with this tablet. I've never had a good experience with this Galaxy tablet. The only thing I actually use this tablet for is when I am on a plane and I want to draw. That's really the only use for this tablet. I hate it. I don't want it anymore, and low-key, I really want to just go get a iPad. I'm not sure if there is a way that I could trade it in, though, at this point. I've had it for probably around 2 years. So I think I'm stuck with it. I might just give it away, who knows. iPad giveaway. Comment right now. Comment, like, subscribe, share with your husband, your wife, your dog, your grandma, your grave, I don't know. Go share it right now and you'll have a chance to win a Galaxy, I think it's 11? I don't know. Yeah, maybe 8? You'll win either way, you'll win a Galaxy tablet. It's already been used. Might be a little dirty, but you'll get it for free. And who doesn't like free stuff, right? Man, if only I wasn't just so lazy. I was just wanting to just knead it normally. I'm also just don't want to add too much flour to this. And I also am being lazy in the regards that I just don't want to knead, because it's just gonna make the dough stick a whole lot. It's better to do stuff like this in a bowl. I mean, in a mixer. I won't lie. Yeah, see, it's already sleeping. Too lazy. That's why I'm not good at bread baking anymore. That's why I make subpar bread now. Those sourdoughs the other day, they were okay. The other one that was normal, that was also okay. But I know deep down inside I could have made it better. Okay. I'll let that boy rest for now. We'll worry about him in a moment. Just gonna try and clean up a little bit. So, I also want to admit a little thing. Not admit, admit? I don't know how to word here. I don't know how to talk still. I've been streaming for how long and I'm still really bad at talking. Anyways, I would like to inform you all a nice little thing about today, because I know sandwiches are kind of like nice to make, but it does take a little bit of while. I actually took the liberties of today and made a loaf of bread preemptively, so we didn't really have to worry about waiting too much. I'm also Bred. I also have another loaf of bread right here, actually, that I want to bake off. I'm not sure if I'm going to exactly use it for a sandwich, but it's on the table. Well, it's on the table that if I want to use it as a sandwich, I can. So there's that. But I do want to make it look pretty, and I want to give it a flavor. So. Yeah, I'm going to give it a nice little spot on the top. So I'm not gonna do the whole semantics of trying to give it like cornmeal and this and that. It's not that like special, I guess. It's just gonna be a nice simple X. Nothing crazy, nothing too complicated. Nice simple X score. I mean, this is so simple that I'm not even really... This cast iron right here, that you can see, not even heated. Not really even preheated. So, I'm really just going for... I just want to bake bread. And I want to bake as much bread as possible. I do, because this is now a good segue. I wanted to mention this yesterday, but I completely forgot to talk about it. But I do have a very special, a really cool, really fun thing to talk about in the future. Because that milestone of 1,000 people, it's coming. It's coming pretty quick, too. I do actually have a plan for it. I think it would be really, really cool and really fun to do. So, I want to hear your opinions on it. I've been thinking about it for a while. And, well, I think it would just be fun to do. As I'm doing that, I am going to start making my sandwich. Well... Actually, what do I even have to put on a sandwich? Cheese, ham, bacon, lettuce, tomato... We're good. We're fine. Nothing's wrong. Okay. I have lettuce, cheese, bacon, tomato, and lunch. All the essential things that you need for a good sandwich, right? BLT. No O, no onion, no. Okie doke. I'm just gonna open up this thing. Oh, I didn't even realize I got Hatfield bacon. Well. Oh, fun fact. This is a really strange, obscure fact. But Hatfield, about me. Oh, it's a fun fact about me. Not about Hatfield, but fun fact about me. So when I was in culinary school, this and that, they were giving out scholarships and such. I actually got myself a scholarship from Hatfield. I don't remember how much. I don't really remember the whole, what is it? The whole scholarship exactly. But I do remember still that I did get one from Hatfield specifically. I believe it was from a head chef at the time that gave me it too. She was nice, very nice. I'm not exactly sure if she's still doing her thing. I'm not sure who is doing the thing at this point. But she was nice. I have pictures. They were really kind. They gave me the scholarship, yada yada. You know, scholarship stuff. But it's kind of funny that I technically got I did get a scholarship from a company that does bacon. Small little fun fact. What do you guys usually like putting on your sandwiches, though? I'm going for something fairly simple today. Not anything too crazy. It's just kind of essentially a BLT. Oh boy. Can I salvage this? Kinda. This. Wait, what was I talking about before? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, the 1,000 subscribers stream. I actually do have a plan for that. Would you believe it? Wait, real quick, I gotta go grab salt. Be right back. Oh. Yeah, I need to refill my salt here. I'm running low. But, what is it? So, the 1,000 subscriber stream, that's a big milestone. Imagine that, getting 1,000 subscribers. Can you imagine how much 1,000 is? Like, really, think about it for a second. I know I'm sounding like I'm really hyping something up here in the sense of like, oh man, 1,000, that's like unbelievable, but like, really, think about how much that is. That's a lot. 1,000 of anything, that's a lot. Someone said that, I think I remember talking to someone about this, and they said like, oh yeah, like 1,000 money, that's not really that much, and, you know, they're right. But like, if I gave you $1,000 right now, hold on, sorry, I had to clean my carpet there. If I gave you $1,000 right now, you'd be really shocked, because that's still, in some regards, a lot of money. $1,000 is $1,000. And 1,000 of anything is a lot. And I usually like to say that, like, hey, that's a lot of things for this milestone, because it is, like, 1,000 of anything is a huge milestone, no matter how you think about it. No matter how you try and stretch and talk about it, that's a lot. 100 people was really shocking for me as is. Like, 100 people like to watch and subscribe to me? It's a lot even to think about when it's even subscribers, followers, viewers. It hurts my head sometimes thinking about how big that number is. Like, heck, I see there's like about maybe 6 people in chat right now, and like, thank you all for being here. Having even 6 people, that's a party right there. That's a pretty good party and get together with your family and such. So, I see that as being a nice number. And honestly, if it was any higher, I think I would probably be a little concerned. Social anxiety, performance anxiety above all else, but, anyways, I'm delaying the main point here. So, 1,000 people. That's a lot of people to... That's a lot. That's just a big number. That's a really, really big number to comprehend. So, I'm actually going to do a throwback stream, if you will. And remember when I did a stream to when I did a 200 follower stream on YouTube? Remember when I did that and I made 200 loaves of bread? I'm thinking about doing it again. But instead of 200, those are baby numbers, and we do a subathon of doing 1,000 loaves of bread. And not loaves, I'm using the definition of a loaf very loosely here. I'm more or less talking about 1,000 kinds of bread. So I could do like 50 bagels, 50 rolls, etc. and etc. That's kind of more or less what I'm referring to in that regard. I'm gonna save this tomato. I'm living. Anyways, I do want to actually try to make 1,000 loaves of bread, and pray tell, what would I do with that 1,000 loaves of bread? I actually kind of want to find a charity. I want to go find a food bank near me and see if I can donate all that bread to. There's a bit of research I still have to conduct, but I think I got time anyway around it. I got some time, but it's some thinking that I have been thinking about doing. I have been talking and saying like, oh yeah, I want to do charity or something like this and that and that and this. And like, that's easy to set up. Not easy, but that's like, I could do that. But at the end of the day, I know, unfortunately, not many people are going to want to do that. I would just rather donate myself. I'd rather have myself donate. Sorry, words. I'd rather have myself donate $100 myself and then know that they're going to get money, I don't want to have that expectation in my head that, oh yeah, people are going to donate and do this. But I would much rather do the donation myself, I guess. But a food bank, I think that'd be kind of fun. Not only just because I love making bread. Bread is great and amazing. I kind of just want to make a whole bunch of bread and also do a little bit of a difference, in the world. It'd just be nice. I think it'd be really fun. So, not just fun, but also just good. And that's something I kind of always want to do. I just kind of always want to do like a charity at some point. Even if I didn't become a VTuber, like, what is it? Just like being if I was just a normal, let's say a normal baker, normal virtual baker doing my own thing and not really, being here, I would definitely want to do some sort of charitable thing, like maybe community service for a few days, or I don't know, something nice for the world. But yes, I think it's gonna be real nice to do a 1,000 sort of loaf of bread stream, and then put all that bread to charity. Now the issue is just trying to find a place or organization to work with, but I don't think it's gonna be that difficult to find, but we'll see. We will see indeed. But yeah, a reason why, because there is actually a mild reason to why I'm making sandwiches now. I been having, so one of my coworkers, they like to feed me like breakfast and such, and it's really funny because like I don't ask them. Actually, I go as far and say like, stop feeding me. You have to feed yourself. I don't know. I'd rather have them eat for themselves than to worry about me. But they insist that I eat with them, and it's like, they're very nice. They're very kind in that regard. But they kind of made me take this think to myself, to have a little thought in my head. Because very often, more often than not, I never really make myself a sandwich. But I have like the ability to make pretty decent looking bread. Pretty tasty bread above all else. It might not look amazing, but it does taste pretty good. So it's like, why do I not make sandwiches enough? Why do I not make enough sandwiches? So it dawned upon me that I just don't make enough sandwiches. So here we are. I'm just doing a nice little stream and making myself a nice bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So got the bacon right here. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, and then I put the cheese on top of it so it can melt a little bit. But we're not done, because why have a simple sandwich like that when I can also add a bit of, turkey, because protein, of course. Adding a little bit of turkey, and then a few slices of ham, but not too much because it's well, ham. I don't really need to worry too much about it. I mean, I already have bacon, so there we go. Sandwich. If my coworker was here, I would very much like to ask if they wanted, but unfortunately, that's at work. I'm not at work. I'm at home. Okay, where is the jar? Recently, my landlords, they replaced my refrigerator, but they moved a whole bunch of my stuff in my refrigerator around, which isn't a bad thing, but now I'm still trying to find out where they put all my such. Yep. Okay, do I want to toast it? I kind of do like myself a toasted bread. Alright, well, I guess I'm toasting this too. You know something I also just... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, you know something I kind of just realized? I don't think I set a timer for the bread. But of course I set a timer for the bread. I'm always on top of that when it comes to bread. Even if I didn't intentionally pull it out now, it would actually be only 2 minutes away, so not too far off the beaten path in that regard. I would have been fairly close. So yeah. This is making me really hungry. Then you should make yourself a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. It's not like I'm making anything crazy, you know. It's just a simple little humble sandwich with like bacon, ham, turkey, Munster cheese, tomato, lechuga, stuff like that. And I also have some freshly made bread. It's not that great, I'm gonna be honest. It could have been a little bit better. I could have done a better job at shaping it.
maybe even scoring it, because you can see like it kind of blew up here. If I made a line in the middle, it probably would have been able to control it a bit more, but yeah. Also, I kind of forgot that I have to really move my camera. Gotta be careful, I don't want to dox myself. But I can actually move the camera a bit more. I have a bit more flexibility, I guess. I'm not sure how that looks. I'm not sure if it looks any different, but like, wow, Bred! Whoa! I'm making myself a pizza. Ooh. Like, are you making like a... Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Now, when you say you're making yourself a pizza, are you making yourself like a dough and everything else that goes in it? Or are you just like making a frozen pizza? I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but like making a frozen pizza is fine. I remember I used to make frozen pizzas a whole bunch too, so I have nowhere to talk. So, what kind of pizza, more importantly? Is it a cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza? What kind of pizza are we talking about here? Kind of even funny that you can talk about pizza, because I actually had myself a pizza the other day too. I feel like I should do another pizza stream. The last pizza stream I did was a quote-unquote cursed pizza stream, but in reality of it all, it really wasn't that cursed. It wasn't that bad. It was just kind of like, oh, pineapple on pizza, ooh. But pineapple on pizza's good. I like pineapple. Italians are molding at the seams. But I think pineapple does belong on pizza. It's good. It's okay. I can accept it. Is it the best thing on a pizza? No, but it's good. It is good on pizza. I don't know. I'm a believer when it comes to pineapple pizza. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to move. I'm just trying to store my salt right now. Ugh. And I think I might have to go shopping again tomorrow, because I'm looking at my garlic stock right now, and I feel like I could use a little more. I have 2 bulbs, but 2 bulbs is a lot, but I need more, because that's not enough garlic. It's a nice amount of garlic, but I need more. It's just kind of pathetic. I want more salt. I mean, more garlic. More salt is nice too, but I already have lots, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. Alright, where did I put my sandwich picks? I had some. Do I have to grab? Oh, no, they're right behind me. Okay. So we'll sandwich picks right here. Boop, boop. And I'm going to do a little cut. There we go. A nice whittle sandwich. Simple. Simple sandwich. And I guess I can give you a cross section. It's a simple, humble sandwich. Yeah, nice crusty cheese, a nice crusty bread, fresh made bread, and all this sort of stuff on it too. So I'm gonna give it a little taste, and maybe you'll hear a bit of ASMR too. Alright, first bite. That's a good sandwich. I don't know, there's not much to talk about it on that front. It's a good sandwich, you know? LTO, bacon, lettuce, onion. I mean, no onion, but cheese, 3 kinds of meats. Good. My garlic stock is sprouting, so I'm putting a lot of garlic in everything. You know, the best way to actually stop your garlic from sprouting is actually putting it in a dry place. A dry, dark area. That's usually the best way to store garlic. Yeah, usually the best way to store garlic is to, put it in a dry area. So, funny enough, if you actually put, like, garlic like that in, like, a refrigerator, that helps it sprout a lot more quickly, too. So, trying to open up something, but it's, like, blocked. Why is it stuck? Am I? Okay, hold on. Huh? No, why is it actually stuck? That's weird. Hold on. Huh. What's the dealio? That's weird. Alright, well. Gotta move the sandwich away for now. Because we have to get back to business with the other loaf of bread. Apparently the fridge was not dry and dark enough. Yeah, no, putting garlic... There's a lot... Okay, so there's actually a lot of food that you probably would get at the store, and you would think your first instinct is to put it in the refrigerator. Onions and garlic are among those things. You don't really need to put onions in your refrigerator, because that actually gives it... onions, garlic, tomatoes to some point. There's a lot of food that you don't need to store in conventional means. I mean, in a refrigerator. What is it? Hold on. I think here. Zoning out. So yeah, the thing about your refrigerator, it's cold and it's damp and has some sort of hydration in it. Like, there's still a bit of moisture in the air, so it's not actually ideal for a place to store stuff where it grows with moisture and stuff like that. Onions, garlic, you don't really need to put it in there. Apples to a point too. You don't really need to put apples in a refrigerator at all either. It's best to have them just stay outside. Because if you have them in a refrigerator, they get very... I don't know what the word is, the right word to use in this sense. They get very... Oh, they get soft. They get too soft. They lose their crispness to them. So, it's best to put, like, stuff like that into a, and just like a nice, like, bowl. Okay. Here we go. And now I'm just going to simply let this loaf of bread relax. Let it do its thing. And that, I actually can now go grab my... Hold on. I can grab the country loaf that I've been baking. Ah. What a simple looking loaf, you know? It's a nice, simple, humble loaf of bread. I like it. There's no reason to why I wanted to bake it. I just wanted to do it just because I could. I'm not gonna make it into a sandwich, unfortunately, but it's a simple loaf of bread. A humble loaf of bread. And you know what? That's all I want from it. Just being a simple loaf of bread. It looks cute though. It's very nice. Simple, humble loaf. Yeah, simple, humble loaf of bread. Yeah, it's when I say simple and humble, I mean it in the way that it's just kind of like a very simplistic bread. It's nothing crazy. It's not artisanal or anything like that. It's just a simple loaf of bread, or at least simple for my standards. You know. Also, I am actually trying to think about what is it? I am trying to actually experiment too. So although I'm trying to be artisanal with it, it is actually humble and stuff like that by accident, I guess. Because I'm trying to look into I'm trying to find a good way to make a country loaf. And a country loaf is essentially just a sourdough, except you don't use sour starter. I'm not sure if you have to use sour starter, but I'm trying to see if I can just use a biga fermentee or something like that. So, mysteries of the universe. Things I have to figure out. Stay tuned. I'll figure it out later, but... How is that not artisanal? The height could be better, the scoring could be better, the color is okay, the height of it overall should be good, the crust is a little soft in the grand scheme of it all. There's a lot of critique I can give. It doesn't look like a good loaf of sourdough. It looks like a very simple white bread. So, that's how I'm looking at it. Alright. I'm actually we're gonna take this sandwich and we're gonna move over to my desktop, so... I'm gonna probably send you on BRB for a second, okay? Okay, and we're back. Hi. Hello. I don't know why I look tired, but I guess that's my perpetual face. I actually almost look depressed. I don't know why I even look. Why? Why do I look like this? Why do I look like the way that I do? Oh my god, I hate myself. Oh, okay, hold on. Ah. Alright, there we go. Nope, that's still not good enough. Nope, I don't accept. Nope, 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 nope. Hi there, we're really close. Oh, you and I, we're not so different. Do I have to open up my eyes more? How do I open up my eyes? I can't. How? I guess I'm just really tired then, huh? Do I have to like move my eyes, my glasses? I'm not sure. Hi, we're back. And I'm eating my sandwich again. So give me a sec. I want to eat my Sammy. What do you guys usually like putting in your sandwiches? I know it's a real. I think I asked that already, but I didn't get an answer. So I want to ask again. I don't know. Maybe you didn't hear me. But like, what do you like putting on your sandwiches, huh? Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just like myself a nice simple lettuce and tomato and turkey. Sometimes a little bit of tomato is even too much. So sometimes I just opt out and just go for lettuce and turkey. I'm white bread. I'm white bread. But it's funny, when it comes to sandwiches, my palate is fairly basic, so... I don't necessarily like putting sorts of, what is it? I don't necessarily like putting in... like, sorry. I don't usually like putting in sort of like mayo and spreads and ketchup and all that, like dressing and all that. I don't know, I don't really like adding something like that to my sandwiches because it usually makes the sandwich a little soggy. So, you know, probably the best thing to actually say in that regard is to actually make it, put a lot less stuff in it. Hold on, wait, I want to try and test something real quick. Maybe it's the whole ordeal that I just put too much, you know, too much, like, dressing and stuff in my sandwich. Maybe that's the reason, but I don't really know. And also, I'm a little bit too lazy to find out. Like, when I make a sandwich, I'm doing it mostly just because I'm hungry, so I'm not gonna really worry too much of, like, the semantics and, like, oh, I should add this or that, this, that. It's like, no. I want to put stuff between two pieces of bread. That's how I'm gonna make a sandwich. So I don't really think too hard of like, oh yeah, I want to make myself like a nice Reuben or a Rachel or like a I
I don't know, an Italian styled hoagie and stuff like that, you know? It's not really that deep in my head, so I don't really think too hard about all that such. The hardest I think about is, I'm gonna pull out frozen bread, or am I gonna go make bread? Or am I gonna do the curse thing in my head, and that is to go buy bread. By the way, I say that as a curse because I don't ever buy bread anymore, and it's nice. I get to have fresh bread. I get to make all my bread, and it's fresh, and it's like, it's good bread. There's no denying on that manner. I make good bread. It tastes great. It's healthier in some regard because you know what's going in your bread. However, I just can't. I kind of do miss the luxury of just going to my local grocer and then going to buy like a nice hot dog roll, or maybe a good I'm not bandit roll, burger bun and stuff like that. But no, my silly self is like, nope, you can make that. You can make that so much better and also cheaper. It might take a little bit of time, but you can make a better bread, and you can make a better bread, and yeah, I can. I could probably make a better bread than what I can get at the store, but man, I don't feel like it. I don't really want to. What is it? Sometimes I just don't feel like making a bread. And above all else, if I have the things to make it except the bread, you can't really rush bread, unfortunately. So it's very, I don't know, very frustrating. Like, I just want to have like a nice, good old, I don't know. I want to have a good sandwich. I want to have like a, I don't know, just a turkey, lettuce, tomato sandwich. And I don't have white bread, but I have like, I don't know, like a burger bun. But I don't want to have that on a burger bun because I want to use it for like burgers, fried chicken sandwiches, and stuff like that. Because I know there's going to be a definite thing down the line to where it's like, why don't I have a burger bun? And then I have to go make more burger buns. And it's like, I need to start, I think I actually, at the end of the day, I need to start saving more of my bread. I think I'm probably giving it out a bit too much and saving it for myself. But I digress. Here, I'm gonna go check on that bread real quick. I'm gonna go check on that one loaf. Okay. Well, the what is it? The loaf of bread, the one in the the Pullman pan, the one up top there, the silver one, it still has a lot of time left to rest. I don't want to really leave you guys hanging though, so I think I might just end stream today. Though at the same time, I kinda, what's the word? Maybe I should stream again today? How's that sound? Maybe I can actually finish up the the big drawing, the collage drawing, yeah? I would like to take a moment to go clean out my kitchen. It's not much to go clean, but maybe take a second, maybe take a few moments, go over, clean out my area, get that all set and done. Maybe clear out a little bit, yeah? Yeah, I think I might go do that. I think we're gonna end stream today. I think I'm going to end stream on both sides. If I do end up streaming again today, I don't think I'm going to stream on Twitch side. If I end up streaming again, shut up, self. Oh, that was loud. If I do end up streaming again today, I'm probably gonna not stream on Twitch. It's gonna be a YouTube exclusive stream, so tune into that maybe. But I think we are going to be going to go. Oh, I could go raid. They're still alive? Oh my god. I could raid them, but I'm not sure if I want to. Let's see. I could raid them, but... Hold on, wait. Let me just mute my thing. Make sure they're not doing anything weird. Okay, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that one. I'm not gonna do them. Okay, so we have two choices that we could go... We have two choices. Do we want to go raid Mip, or do we want to go raid Goosty? We have two choices here. If no one gives me an answer in chat, I'm gonna flip a coin, and we're gonna decide that way. So yeah. If white bread is so good, then why is there white bread 2? That's a good question. I don't think someone's made a white bread 2. I don't think that exactly exists, unfortunately, so... Hi, Bush. Hi. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Is there anyone on YouTube that we can go pseudo-raid? No, there is no one that we can go pseudo-raid, unfortunately, so we're going to not do that. But I will send you over to... Okay, I gotta flip a coin. Let's me get my smart board. And I'm going to get on a flip a coin. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna flip this coin. Heads for Mip, tails for Goose. Alright. And... Mip. We're gonna be going to go raid Mip then. Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning in today. We are going to be going to raid Mipkyun on Twitch side. YouTube side, we're gonna just end up. We're gonna end up today, but stay tuned maybe. I'm gonna probably just go get some rest. I wanna just lay down, be lazy, do my thing even, so I might stream again. We'll see. Keep an eye on Discord. You'll get the first knowledge of when I will stream again. So yeah. But other than that, nice little short stream. Little making sandwiches, and I think that's it. Thank you all for tuning in today. I want to go sleep. I actually really... Oh, geez, I'm really tired now. The food coma is kicking in. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever your time zone may be. I am going to rest. We might stream again later, but keep an eye out for schedule, alright? Alright. See you around later. Okay, Saltea Kichee. Actually, wait, let me say goodbye to everyone first. Bye, Suicide, bye, Cass, bye, Sonic, bye, Vocal, bye, Lung, bye, Bush. Okay, there we go. I gotta go. The raid thing's about to go. Saltea Kichee, and ciao. Bye-bye.